What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. It's your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, y'all. Before I get going on our video today, y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and follow me on Twitter. At KO Boxing 86 TV is the Twitter handle. And if you got a breakdown or a prediction video you want me to do, please reach out to me on my email address. knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is that email address. Also, please catch our live shows, man. We go live every single Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, 5:30 on the West Coast, 8:30 on the East Coast. And then I also go live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So y'all be sure to tune in to our live shows each and every Sunday morning, and then my solo live show every Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. But let's get to the video. So we got to talk about Anthony Joshua in this video, man, because there's a lot of news coming out surrounding him and Oleksandr Usyk. A lot of people with a lot of opinions, and it's a lot of things that I don't like about Anthony Joshua in terms of his heart in the ring and how he fights, and seems like he doesn't have he has a lack of confidence. But as a former unified champion, and up until this point, he had beaten every man he had ever been in the ring with. Yeah, he lost to Andy Ruiz, but he came back and avenged that loss. I still got respect for him as a champion, as a fighter, bro. And I'm not liking a lot of the things that I'm hearing in these articles that I'm reading. You got people criticizing him for changing trainers with his new trainer. I believe the dude's name is Andrew Wilson. I believe, somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But with his new trainer, it seems like they're focusing on him going to the body more, which was successful against Oleksandr Usyk. But people shitting on that, saying how dangerous it is, how tall he is, and how him bending down is going to leave him more susceptible to Oleksandr Usyk. And so he's getting criticized from that regard. And then also people criticizing the fact that he's taking this rematch in the first place. A lot of people saying he's risking his career. In this one article I read, he's risking his career, and the best thing to do, the prudent thing to do, is to step aside and allow Oleksandr Usyk to fight Tyson Fury for undisputed, because if he takes his fight with Oleksandr Usyk and he loses, then it ruins Anthony Joshua's career. And I couldn't disagree more with all of the shit that I'm reading and all of the shit that I'm hearing, y'all. That's why we're making this video, right? So first, let's talk about Anthony Joshua stepping aside, bro, as a champion. I would argue that if he step aside, he already ruining his career. And here's why, bro. If you step aside, my apprehension that I have about you, about your lack of confidence, your lack of heart, that's just gonna further solidify that, and you ain't gonna be able to bounce back for that. Stepping aside is basically admitting that you can't mess with somebody, bro. That's all it is, fam. Stepping aside is basically admitting that you feel like you was gonna lose, and so you rather take money not to fight. And let me tell you this, I don't know who would win a fight between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. But if Anthony Joshua, and I have my thoughts on it and what I would lean to, but if that fight get made, y'all know y'all will get the breakdown and the prediction. But with that being said, though, if you can't beat, I will say this, if you can't beat Oleksandr Usyk, you damn sure can't beat Tyson Fury, and vice versa, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, that's admitting defeat to me. And to me, that ruins your career psychologically and mentally and confidence. And he's already a mentally fragile fighter. So why step aside? I give him credit, bro, and respect for taking a rematch when he was beaten in a manner like he didn't get knocked out. But, bro, Oleksandr Usyk, that's a tough hill to climb if you're Anthony Joshua. What do, right? That's a tough-ass hill to climb. Like, it's going to be hard searching for those answers, right? So people that, like, I think you should cover another sport. If you on this step aside shit, honestly, bro, like, I think you should be a fan of another sport. Like, when we start criticizing fighters for having heart, bro, when we start criticizing champions for wanting their belt back, like, I don't understand that shit. People are talking about Anthony Joshua should step aside. It's not good for his career to fight Oleksandr Usyk. People with the same mindset with Deontay Wilder. Oh, you ain't got no chance. You should just step aside, and because Tyson Fury gonna do this, he gonna do that anyway. Nah, bro, let these fighters fight. That's why, in my mind, I still got Chocolatito and Estrada as potential fighter of the year. But if Deontay Wilder had done some of the things that you guys were suggesting he do, step aside, not fight Tyson Fury, just allow Fury to go unify, it wouldn't have been a potential fighter of the year candidate. We would have been robbed of a great fight as fans, bro. You got to give these fighters an opportunity to be warriors, an opportunity to really show that they fighters like that and not front runners. So I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear step aside from nobody. If you got a obligated rematch, the only way I want to hear you step aside is if you admitting you can't win. And if you admitting you can't win or you done gave up, bro, you might as well just not box. You might as well just not box because it's gonna be tough times in the fight anyway. Again, and if you'll step aside because times are tougher, you might have a difficult opponent in front of you, bro. You gonna fold under the pressure, fam. So I salute Anthony Joshua for taking on Oleksandr Usyk in a rematch. Do I think he can win? That's a totally different topic of conversation. I picked Oleksandr Usyk to beat him the first time. We're going to watch our film. We're going to study the film from their first fight, as well as the other film we already studied, see if my mind changed. We'll look at how Anthony Joshua comes at the weigh-in, the different types of training that he does, his mindset, how he behaves in press conferences. We'll look at all of that. Then we'll predict the second fight. But what I can say is I give that man credit for wanting to still fight, bro, and wanting to go in there with Oleksandr Usyk for a second time. Anyone suggesting he should step aside, bro, that's sucker shit, man. That's go watch Backgammon or some shit, bro. Go watch the pro bowling tournament or some shit, bro. Like don't watch boxing if you want fighters to step aside and not try to go back for glory. Because let's say Anthony Joshua does lose, but he shows great heart and he puts on a great performance and even hurts Oleksandr Usyk or makes the fight much more competitive a second time, bro. How does that hurt his career? Or if he does go out on the shield and Oleksandr Usyk, dominates him, okay, you lost twice to a former undisputed champion who's now unified at heavyweight. Like, people act like it's shame in losing to somebody like Oleksandr Usyk. I tell you what, Oleksandr Usyk beats a lot of people's favorite fighters, bro. There's a guy campaigning at cruiserweight right now that's about to fight Laguna Beach Macadamia Nut. If Oleksandr was at cruiserweight, bro, he will want no part of Oleksandr Usyk. I'm telling you that right now, bro. I'm telling you. All right, Oleksandr Usyk ain't nothing to play with. Ain't no shame losing to that man. I'm trying to tell y'all. You talking about a fighter that went to other people's home country and picked up belt after belt after belt after belt. Then went to the heavyweight champion's home country, took his belts, and probably about to try to defend his shit in his home country again, bro. Oleksandr Usyk a monster, fam. Like, I don't know. Like, y'all writers and shit and some of you fans, like, bro, I don't get it. I don't get it. That's one of the biggest fights in heavyweight boxing that we could have to start the year. It's Usyk Joshua 2. To see if that man can get his get back. So the whole step aside shit, bro, miss me with that. Y'all need to cut that shit out, bro. That's for weak ass, weak minded, sucker type of fans and type of boxers, bro. Like, don't nobody want to hear that shit. I'm glad I salute to Anthony Joshua for taking on Oleksandr Usyk for a second time and not stepping aside. All right, now as far as the training, right? And him looking to go to the body more, looking to do, like, what is he supposed to do, bro? Like, see, that's the thing that kills me. Like, we can all say, oh man, this happened to Joshua. He has to make adjustments. No way he can go in with the same game plan. People were criticizing his shit, right? And then now that the man got a new trainer, he got an American trainer like a lot of you guys was asking for, right? Got him an American trainer, right? And he's changing shit up. He's looked like he's training to go to the body more to try to slow the better mover down, which is a great strategy, right? Now he's criticized for that. Oh, that's risky. Oh, that's this. Oh, that's that. Like, bro, what are you supposed to do, fam? Like, when we criticize fighters and it's warranted, that's one thing. But when you criticize somebody and it's just hate, like, you basically showing you gonna criticize no matter what, bro. Then why do this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that. I don't get that at all. For me, like, okay, cool. You trying to go to the body, that's an adjustment. Because going to the body tires out a fighter. It makes him use his legs more. Then if Oleksandr Usyk doesn't have his legs and he has to get into a slugfest with Anthony Joshua, who's stronger, more powerful, Usyk has the better chin, but Joshua has the better punching power. Usyk has the better, boxing skills, but if you slow down, he has better lateral movement. But if you take that away from him by going to the body, then the fight gets a little bit more even. So why not have that as a strategy? Why not be working on that? And it's like Joshua was getting hit anyway, so going to the body is going to get him hit more, bro. He going to get hit anyway in this fight. And he got to know that. His team got to know that. So they got to be figuring out ways to win. And it sounds like a lot of people want him to try to figure out a way not to lose. That shit ain't going to happen, bro. And when I say figure out a way not to lose, he's too tall to go to the body. He need to just try to use. He tried that in the first fight, bro. He tried his reach. He tried the boxing shit. He tried all that shit y'all talking about, bro. Shit didn't work. So why not make it ugly? Why not try to become aggressive? Why not go down to the body? See if you can tire Usyk out. And Usyk didn't like it to the body when Joshua was hitting him to the body. That's when he felt the most affected, bro. That's when he looked like he felt Joshua's punches more. So why not use that? I just don't understand some boxing writers and journalists and shit, bro. Like, y'all be bugging. But that's why y'all come here for the real shit. But that's my thoughts on it, man. Look, I'm glad Joshua ain't stepping aside. All right, go try to get your belts back. Do I think you can do it? We'll do the fight breakdown, the fight prediction as we get closer to the fight. You know what I'm saying? And then changing trainers, this is what people was asking for. This is what people was asking for. Going to the body more, I heard a lot of people make that suggestion. It's a sound adjustment. It's a sound assessment. It's a sound suggestion, I should say. And it's a sound assessment. He should go to the body more. He should try to slow Usyk down because he can't move around the ring and box with him. So how you criticize footage of him going down to the body if you're a boxing journalist? Like, make that shit make sense. But that's my thoughts on it, man. We got a big start to the year, man. A lot of good fights are getting announced. I can't wait to see them. But y'all know how we do, man. Y'all be sure to smash that like button on your way out of here. Follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. Hit me up on my email if you got a breakdown or a prediction video you want me to do. Knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. Live shows Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But I appreciate everybody watching this video. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. And with that, we out of here, y'all. Peace.